You don't have to become a punching bag just because you want to remain in a relationship. Hi everyone, my name is Oluwatosin and welcome back to my channel. In today's topic, we're going to be looking at being in an abusive relationship. So without further ado, let's dive into today's topic. What causes abuse in relationship? Why do people remain in an abusive relationship? Number one causes of abuse in relationship is because of trauma from past experience. A lot of people have gone through a lot of experience while growing up as a child. Some people are exposed to some kind of environment and some kind of upbringings that affect them, on their way to becoming an adult. And once they grow up with that experience, they start treating people differently, thinking that that's the only way humans are supposed to be treated. The kind of friends that we're exposed to while growing up, the kind of families that we're exposed to while growing up, and the kind of environment, because people think that the environment don't play a very vital role. But I tell you this, environment is the people that we are surrounded with, the kind of atmosphere we find ourselves, and the things we do in those present moments, all those things plays very, very vital role on our way to becoming an adult. All those things plays role in the way we treat people. A lot of people that are very, very abusive when it comes to relationship are people who have this experience, or maybe they are just naturally a narcissist. A narcissistic person sometimes do not know that they are doing whatever they're doing, and sometimes they do know, they just need people to confront them. That's the reason why we need someone to be accountable for in everything that we do in life. People that are higher than us that we can always report to whenever we go wrong in life. So number one causes of abuse in relationship is based on past experience. A lot of people find it difficult to let go of some things, even though you were brought up in a kind of way, or maybe your past relationship has molded you into becoming a particular kind of person that you were not. I think there's another way for you to come out of it, because one thing you need to know is that people are different. So if you meet Mr. A today or Miss A today, does not mean that the person you're going to meet the next day is going to be the same kind of person. So we need to learn to heal by ourselves without getting other people involved in whatever has happened in our lives. If you're going into a relationship, you don't have to bring your past baggage into that relationship, because you're dealing with a new person entirely. So it is either you make it work, or you improve on yourself, or lay down what makes you tick and what makes you think, so that the other person can understand from the point that you stand in order for the relationship to work smoothly. So it is very, very important that we learn to heal from our trauma, from our past experience, so that we can have a better relationship with other people, because people are not always the same. We don't need to seek revenge from other people because of the way we were treated in the past. I talked about the people who are abusive in relationship. I didn't talk about the receiver. The reason why the receiver will continue to stay in that relationship sometimes is because these people lack self-esteem, or they lack self-confidence. And sometimes also is because they feel that there is no one out there who's going to receive them the way they are. They feel that if they leave this person, it will be very difficult for anybody to accept them. So when they see this person, they rather stick to this person regardless of how this person is treating them, deny their own self just because they want to remain in that relationship. And sometimes it's because they don't want people to point fingers at them. But I don't think this is a very good thing, and this may actually affect your purpose, affect your authenticity. So it is very important that you put yourself first, even though you're in a relationship. You find yourself in an abusive relationship, if you try to make it work and if it doesn't work, it is very important that you let it go, and also know that there is always someone out there who will treat you just the way you are and treat you just the way you want to be treated. We all deserve love, we all deserve respect, we all deserve peace of mind. So a lot of people use relationship to shield themselves. A lot of people don't want to be labeled as a single lady or as a single guy. And also a lot of people are being pressurized by family, being pressurized by friends and the society, and because of that they just want to get into any relationship at all, whether it is working or not, without even looking at the effect it's having on them. And I don't think this is a very good idea at all. It is sometimes better to remain single than be in a relationship that is practically not working. You can actually see that this is not working, so why stay in a relationship that is demeaning you, is not giving you value, is not even making you become a better version of yourself. At the end of the day, you are the one that will be left in it and not those people that are pressurizing you. Your life is more important than what people stand to say about it, because what God say about you is the most important thing and not what people say about you. Sometimes abuse can be in form of words, it can be in the form of the actions, it can come in different form, not trusting you, doing different things, asking you questions and upon question, why you're doing this, why you're not doing this, always doubting you, always making you second guess yourself. They don't have to punch you before they can remind you that you're in an abusive relationship. Sometimes a lot of us need to know that your life does not evolve only around people. If you're doing anything that is not glorifying God, that is what you should be worried about. What is God saying about your current condition in that relationship? God is not angry with you if you're single. God is not angry with you if you're in a relationship. If this relationship is going nowhere, and if it doesn't even look like it's centered around Christ, trust me, it is a time bomb waiting to happen. Nobody awards you when you're in a relationship. Sometimes it is just very important to remain single on your way to finding that right man or finding that right woman that would value you for who you really are, without wasting your time and without turning you to a punching bag and reminding you that you're a child and you need to be treated like one. If you find yourself in that kind of relationship, it's very important for you to leave before it is too late. I noticed that you've not subscribed to this channel, and the only way you can support this channel to grow is by subscribing. This channel is a community. We are youths learning one thing or the other and helping ourselves to grow, including I myself. So the only way you can help this channel to grow and also to help me to keep coming back here is to support this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing and stopping by to watch me. You don't have to be beaten and battered before you leave an abusive relationship. You don't have to be put down that you don't even recognize who you are again just because you want to remain in a relationship. You don't have to get to the extreme before you start making the right decision whether to leave or not. You are not anybody's hidden pill. Anyone who needs to heal will heal on their own and by themselves. I know sometimes you'll be telling yourself that, oh, he's just going through this because he's been through it. Oh, she's just going through this. So you are trying to comfort her. Sometimes what they need is simply therapy or reflection. A lot of people find it difficult to sit down and reflect. A lot of people find it difficult to sit down and meditate. A lot of people find it difficult to, talk to people about whatever is going on in their lives. All you just need is knowing the kind of people that you're talking to before you take your matter to them. But trust me, talking to people help you to heal on time, because not only you are going through this, a lot of people have experienced this in the past. So sometimes what we need to do is speak out, learn to vent, get a therapy or reflect or meditate without having to use people as a tool to heal from our past experience. If you're still in a relationship and you have not crossed the line to getting married or thinking of getting married, it is better for you to take leave now before it is too late. Thank you so much. I remain your girl Oluwatosin, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.